Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. My name is Albany and it is Random Life with Albany. Today we're gonna be doing a Reddit story. I'm gonna set one up. I was gonna do like a Christmas Reddit story, but clearly Christmas has passed. Yeah. I decided to do the Am I the Asshole? So we're gonna find a story and move on from there. Let's see. Oh, wait, I think I want to read this one. Got this story. This one's a quick one too. It's Am I the asshole for not inviting my friend's husband to the dinner because he eats way too much? First of all, why is it your issue? Why is it your problem that he eats too much? It's a dinner. If he's paying, then we'll see. We'll see. I'm getting ahead of myself. Okay. My friend has been married for a year now to her fighter husband. Okay. She's the only one, I think that's what they meant, in the friend group that is married. Period. Because she got a man. I usually host dinners every couple of months, and we're going to do a late one for the holidays on Friday. Okay, little birthday dinner. I usually invite him, but the money has gotten tight due to the holidays, and he eats so much. Why are you paying? Well, if you're hosting a dinner, I understand, but why are you? We're adults. How about we pay for our own dinner? Like, you can organize it and then have everybody else pay, you know? But let's see. I understand why, but it always results in my... Can y'all type right? Getting me confused, okay? I understand why, but it always results in me having to do double recipes or I run out of food. Oh, at her own plate. I'm slow. It's at her own place. That makes sense. Just make a plate for everybody. If you don't want people to eat that much, make a plate for everybody. How about that? Yeah, I told everyone that I want to do just a girls' night. This means my friend's husband is not invited. That there is enough food for everyone without double recipes. She called me up asking why I'm doing a girls' night, and I told the truth that I can't afford to make double for dinner, and her husband eats a lot. She called me a jag-off, but now she's telling my friends why. Everyone is split, and no one is offering to help with the food bill. Wait, so are you? Reddit, get it together. Is she paying or is she not paying? Are we at her house or are we not at her house? Like, these are things that you need to know. Like, where's the details? Where's the context? Where's, anyways. The edit says, I will give the group the option to Venmo me some money and change it to a potluck. Never mind, I will be canceling it. It's because they said you're the asshole. Like, what? Like, come on now. I just feel like, one, why did you invite him in the first place? Like, if everybody else is coming without a man, without whatever, and she's the only one coming with a man, why did you invite him in the first place? And then on top of that, just say, oh, I want to do a girls' night because I just feel like this time's a little bit better. Why did you have to say, oh, because your husband eats like a pig? Like, no, you didn't have to do all that. Like, no wonder, like, they're mad. Like, this is the last Am I the Asshole I'm reading. This one might be a good one. Am I the asshole for not letting my wife know? What?
Huh?
What did you say? What are you talking about, Bonnie? Am I the asshole for not letting my wife... What? Who's letting? Letting what? Oh, God, I can't speak.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Am I the asshole for not telling my wife that the perfume I buy her is what my first wife wore? First of all, that title alone will get you fucked up. Cause Hi.
Okay.
If I had a boyfriend, right? say if I had a boyfriend and he buys me the perfume that he liked his ex-girlfriend wearing, you want me to wear you want me to smell like your ex, okay? So you just want me to be her then? You just want me to be her? Because why would you do that? This is what he said. I was previously married, but the marriage ended due to my wife's passing. Oh. I mean, it still kind of doesn't give him the rights, but we'll see. Let's see. In a lot of ways, I have still not come to terms with it, but I'm better now. I've come a long way from where I was after it happened. I tried to keep her memory alive with little things that remind me of her. Okay, your wife passed. That's very sad. That is so sad. I get it. But if you're, if you have another wife, why are you still trying to keep her memory alive? It's like you either don't move on or move on. Like, okay. One of the things I've done since she's passed was always keeping some of her brand of perfume around so I could keep the scent of her scent present. I'm sure this seems kind of creepy. It does. It does. But it's not an uncommon among other widowers. At some point, I bought it for my current wife as a gift and asked her to wear it. I didn't tell her that I gave it to her, that it was the same type my first wife wore, but my first wife's friends and family noticed, and I asked them not to say anything. Why would you? I'm your wife, and you're telling me to wear a perfume that your ex wore, right? And yes, she's dead, which it makes it a little less like, but you're bringing her around the friends and family, and they're noticing, and you're telling them not to say anything. That's like, it's messed up, it's messed up. Told me they felt it was not healthy. Obviously, I disagree because I wasn't forcing her to wear it, and it was the only thing like this I did. I never asked her to change hairstyles, hair colors, or the way she dressed, so it was not like I was trying to recreate my first wife. It wouldn't have worked even if I wanted to do that, because they don't look alike, which I think proves what I'm saying. What I'm doing isn't unhealthy. Just because she doesn't look like her still doesn't give you the right to buy her the same perfume and not tell her that was the favorite. Like, what if it wasn't even her favorite? What if she has a signature? Did you even ask her if she has a signature perfume? Probably not. For over a decade.
Wait a damn minute. Wait a damn.
My former sister-in-law finally told my wife about the perfume. You've been married for 10 years and you're still letting her wear the perfume.
What's going on? Y'all are going to jail. Period.
Your wife passed away probably 15 years ago, and you're still holding on to the perfume? She thinks I need to move on. Yeah, not thinks. She knows you need to move on. And stop living so much in the past, and believes that my first wife wouldn't want me hiding something like this from my wife or holding on to her in some of the ways I am. I don't like her concerns. She acts like I'm a crazy person, but this is the only thing that... What? Read this. She acts like I'm a crazy person, but this is the only thing like this I've done. Ever. Like, ever. Like, come on now. She's making this into a big issue when it's not. It's a big issue. It's a big issue. What do you... Okay. My wife was very upset that I had never told her about the perfume being my first wife's favorite, and it has caused me some other issues. For one, now she wonders if some of the other times I was really attracted to her, it was just the perfume and me imagining my first wife. Well, duh! What's his name? Let me try to find his name. I need a name for this man. I'm gonna call him Tom. Tom, what is your problem? Are you like Are you slow?
That he said, I try to reassure her, but she won't listen to what I say. She thinks I'm the asshole for what I did. And my wife's family have all said as much in private over the years because of the secret. Am I reading this right? Whatever. I don't think what I did was bad. I didn't tell her, but I never forced her to wear it. Haven't tried to change her. She knows I love her and our family, and I always thought of this as a harmless tool to help me deal with the 10 years. A harmless tool? 10 years? You should have been. No. You know what it's doing is making you linger more on your ex-wife.
You're like the asshole. Of course you don't. But I'm not sure that I can judge myself fairly because I've done this for so long and justified it to myself over the years as a harmless thing that I helped me process my feelings. Everyone seems to think I'm wrong, so I don't know anymore. Maybe I was always the asshole and didn't know it.
Yeah. You think?
You let that woman sit there and embarrass herself for 10 years, be around your family and everything. Everybody knows about the perfume but her, and you now think it's a problem. That's what I learned from this. Nobody date a widow, because clearly they're a little. On to the next segment of the night, we're doing horror stories slash scary stories. We're gonna consider like scary. One, it starts with, this happened about 8 or so years ago around Thanksgiving at my grandma's house. Everyone was asleep except for me. The only people in the house were my grandparents, my mom, my brother, and I. No one else. This is key. On the computer because I couldn't sleep. I turned on a small TV to watch Adult Swim while I was browsing the internet. Around 4:30, I started getting a chill up my spine, and I heard some children laughing. Distinctly the voices of a little girl and boy. Now who the hell would be in my house? Who's in my house?
Who's in my house?
Laughing at 4 in the morning? No. I know I'm all by myself as far as being awake, so I turned to look at the TV, and it was in the middle of a fight sequence. You'll see it on the screen. I don't know what that means. So there's no way the laughter was coming from that. I checked the computer sound settings, and I had every possible output muted, so it wasn't that either. I sat there confused for a few moments while the giggles of the two children were playing in the background. I figured maybe the radio in the kitchen was on. It was digital, so maybe it just came on for some reason, or it had a timer. Yeah, freaking right. I got up, and I kid you not, as I walked towards the door with each step, the laughter grew louder. From giggling to goughs to hard laughter. Once the goughs started, I started to hear a baby cry as well. What's going through my mind now is, what the fuck kind of radio is this? And I just took 3 steps, nowhere near the door. Took a few more steps, and the laughter turned hysterical. If not, maniacal. Basically hysterical. The baby cries turned into screams and wails as if there were pain. I was trembling and terrified with each step I took to the doorway, but my mind was on autopilot. I needed to get out there, across the hall to my mom, who surely would help me and notice the weird sounds too. The last couple of steps increased the laughter and the crying to almost a deafening decibel? It was like I was at a concert and the speakers were directly in my ears blasting noise. It was so painful, it scared the shit out of me. I took all the courage I had. As soon as I reached the doorway, I was going to sprint. I started to run, but then something shoved me. No. How'd you get in my room? I felt these hands at my chest push me back into the room. Oh, not in my room. But you just came for me? Right when I want to get my mommy? Right when I want to get my mom, you want to push me back? I felt these hands at my chest push me back into the room was enough to force me to throw me off balance. That ghost was pushing. They used all their ghost strength. Crying and laughter stopped as soon as I was back in the room. This all happened within 30 seconds. It felt like 10 minutes.
You shut up!
I'm so fucking scared right now. You shut up.
Just reading that felt like 10 minutes. Like, what? I was so scared I cried and slept in the tiny armchair before my grandma came in the room and made me sleep in her bed downstairs. The fact that you try to go and get your mom and they pushed you back, they said, no, bitch, you staying in this room. You staying in this room. I would literally actually shit myself. Yep, I would actually shit myself. There's no point. Like, I wouldn't even get up. First of all, why are you even going to the door? I would have been under the covers, under the bed, whatever the case may be. I wouldn't even be moving. Like, y'all got that out there. Y'all ghosts got that. None of my business. Last one, I think this one's about a medical one. So let's see how this, you know, how the medical field and their paranormal stories. Yeah. So thank you for taking the time and listening to the stories I read today. Like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next video. Bye.